From Mercury rivers beneath the terracotta army to human sacrifices in royal tombs, ancient China's darkest secrets have remained hidden for centuries. Today, we'll explore these chilling discoveries that challenge everything we thought we knew about this fascinating civilization. Let's dive into one of ancient China's most fascinating mysteries, the hidden chamber of the terracotta army. When archaeologists first detected unusually high mercury levels around Emperor Qin's tomb, they realized ancient texts weren't just myths. Historical records claimed the emperor's tomb contained rivers of flowing mercury under a ceiling mapped with constellations. But here's where it gets really interesting. The mercury wasn't just for show. It was part of an elaborate system of deadly traps designed to protect the emperor's eternal rest. Crossbows would fire automatically if triggered, while mercury vapor would slowly poison any tomb raiders. Modern technology has confirmed these mercury rivers exist, but scientists can't safely enter the chamber. The mercury levels are so high that even brief exposure could be fatal. Think about it, a 2,200-year-old security system that's still keeping people out today. Now that's some serious ancient engineering. Now let's explore an even darker secret of ancient China, the emperor's disturbing quest for immortality. Chinese emperors were obsessed with living forever, and they'd try almost anything to achieve it. The most shocking of these attempts involved consuming elixirs made from human blood and body parts. Court physicians claimed these gruesome concoctions would extend the emperor's life. Young children's blood was considered especially powerful, leading to some truly horrific practices. Emperor Qin himself reportedly drank these forbidden elixirs daily, believing they would grant him eternal life. Ironically, some historians think these mercury-laced potions might have actually hastened his death. Medical records from the time describe the emperor becoming increasingly paranoid and unstable, classic signs of mercury poisoning. So in a twisted turn of events, his desperate search for immortality may have been what killed him. Behind the lavish walls of China's imperial palaces lay a world of deadly rivalries and dark schemes. The emperor's concubines didn't just compete for his attention, they waged secret wars using everything from poison to black magic. Newly discovered court records reveal how these women turned palace life into a dangerous game of survival. Some concubines would secretly feed their rivals mercury-laced beauty treatments, while others employed professional curse casters. One particularly clever concubine named Lady Wei rose to power by having her servants spread crushed glass in her rival's food. But perhaps the most chilling discovery was the Cold Palace, a special prison where fallen concubines were sent to slowly waste away in isolation. Archaeological evidence suggests these women were deliberately starved and exposed to the elements. It's a grim reminder that beneath all the silk and jewels, the imperial court was a place where ambition often led to a terrible end. While it's not the most pleasant topic, we can't fully understand ancient Chinese justice without discussing their approach to punishment. The imperial courts developed some truly sophisticated and terrifying methods to extract confessions and punish criminals. One of the most feared was the death by 1,000 cuts, where skilled executioners would remove small pieces of the body over days, keeping the victim alive as long as possible. But here's something fascinating. These methods weren't just about causing pain. They were carefully designed to align with Chinese medicine's understanding of the body's vital points. Court records show that executioners actually studied anatomy to prolong suffering without causing immediate death. They even had special bronze torture manuals showing exactly where to cut. Archaeological evidence from execution grounds has revealed specialized tools that match these ancient descriptions perfectly. It's a chilling reminder of how advanced ancient Chinese knowledge could be used for both healing and harm. Let's explore one of the most fascinating power dynamics in ancient China, the incredible influence of palace eunuchs. These castrated servants weren't just passive observers, they became master manipulators of imperial politics. By controlling access to the emperor and managing palace communications, eunuchs like Wei Zhongxian amassed more real power than many high-ranking officials. They could whisper suggestions to young emperors, intercept important messages, and even arrange accidents for their enemies. Archaeological evidence has uncovered secret passages in palace walls where eunuchs could eavesdrop on private conversations. We've also found coded message systems they use to communicate without detection. But perhaps most intriguing are the discovered records of their vast wealth. Some eunuchs owned more land than noble families. Their rise to power shows how those society viewed as incomplete could turn their perceived weakness into incredible strength. Let's uncover one of ancient China's most disturbing practices: the burial of living people in royal tombs. When a Chinese emperor died, hundreds or even thousands of people would join him in death. These weren't just sacrificial victims. They included skilled craftsmen, favorite concubines, and trusted advisors. Why? The belief was that the emperor needed his earthly court in the afterlife. Archaeological evidence reveals something truly chilling. Many victims were buried alive rather than killed first. Scientists have found scratch marks on tomb walls and bodies positioned in ways that suggest desperate attempts to escape. Recent discoveries using ground-penetrating radar have identified mass burial pits around imperial tombs, some containing the remains of entire families. Court records show these sacrifices were carefully planned, with victims often being told they were honored to serve their emperor eternally. Now let's uncover the mysterious Shadow Army, a secret force of elite assassins who protected the emperor's power from the shadows. These weren't your typical imperial guards. Think of them as ancient China's version of special forces, trained in everything from martial arts to poison making. Historical records mention these shadowy figures could infiltrate enemy territories undetected and eliminate threats before they even reached the palace walls. What's fascinating is how they seemingly vanished from history around 200 BCE. Recent archaeological finds have uncovered hidden training grounds beneath ancient palaces, complete with secret tunnels and specialized weapon caches. Even more intriguing are the discovered scrolls describing their unique fighting techniques and the special black silk uniforms they wore to move silently in darkness. But here's the real mystery. Did they actually disappear? Or did they just become so good at hiding that history lost track of them? Let's venture beneath the Forbidden City to explore its network of secret tunnels, a maze of passages that tells a dark tale of power and survival. These weren't just simple escape routes, they were engineering marvels equipped with clever traps and hidden chambers. Recent radar surveys have revealed over 20 miles of tunnels connecting to secret chambers where unwanted rivals would mysteriously disappear. The most fascinating discovery was the ghost chamber, a specially designed room where echoes and air currents created terrifying sounds to scare away intruders. Archaeological evidence suggests some passages were lined with poisoned spikes, while others led to dead ends filled with toxic gas. Court records mention these tunnels saved several emperors during assassination attempts, but they also served a darker purpose as convenient places to eliminate political threats. Let's explore one of the most haunting aspects of the Great Wall: the human cost of its construction. While we've all heard about this massive structure, what many don't know is that it's essentially the world's largest tomb. Recent archaeological studies suggest that for every stone laid, a life was lost. Workers who died during construction were simply incorporated into the wall's foundation, earning it the grim nickname, the longest cemetery on Earth. Using ground-penetrating radar, scientists have identified countless human remains embedded within the structure. These weren't just accidental deaths. Many workers were literally worked to death, pushing massive stones up mountains in extreme weather conditions. Records show that during the Qin dynasty alone, over 1 million workers perished. What's particularly chilling is how matter-of-factly these deaths were recorded in official documents, just another cost of construction, like stone or mortar. Let's explore how ancient Chinese rulers mastered the art of psychological control long before modern propaganda. They developed fascinating techniques to maintain power, some so effective they're still studied today. Emperors carefully crafted their public image using everything from architecture to astronomy. The Forbidden City, for instance, was designed to make visitors feel small and insignificant, with specific measurements based on cosmic numbers. Rulers would time important announcements with celestial events, making it seem like heaven itself approved their decisions. They even controlled information flow through the imperial diary system, where specially trained officials recorded every word and action of the emperor, but only the approved versions made it into official history. Court astronomers would be executed for failing to predict eclipses, as these were seen as crucial tools for maintaining the emperor's mandate of heaven. Thanks for exploring these dark secrets of ancient China with me. From Mercury rivers to hidden assassins, history never fails to amaze. If you enjoyed uncovering these mysteries, hit that like button, subscribe for more historical revelations, and share with your history-loving friends.